Hi guys, I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. Today I wanted to make a video comparing the Flower Beauty highlighter to the Becca highlighter, and I'm actually really impressed with the Flower Beauty highlighter. So I purchased this the other day at Walmart. The Walmart in Indianapolis actually did carry it. I originally looked at the one around White House, Tennessee, and they didn't. But this is the Flower Beauty, and it's called the Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette, and this is light to medium. One bad thing about this palette is when I purchased it, I was just purchasing this and something for the garage, so I didn't really want a bag for this. So I put this in my purse. The blush in this actually falls out. So if you hold this up too long, it will fall out and go all over the palette, and it's really messy. That's one downside to this palette. But it has a contour, which actually works pretty well for my pale skin. The blush you have to be kind of cautious with, because I was like, oh, that's a really nice light shade, and I started putting it on, and I wasn't like putting just a little on at first. I went full on blush, and it ended up being kind of too much blush, so I really advise you to take it easy with this. But this is the highlighter here. Now they did have a highlighter palette, but this portion of it looked bigger in this palette than the other one, and the other highlighting palette you get 3 highlights. So I'm actually really impressed with this highlighter. I've been using it over the weekend and I really like it. So I wanted to make this video comparing this one to the Becca. So let me show you the Becca one I have. I got this one like 2 Christmases ago, and it's the Becca Opal. One thing about this, I dropped it and it shattered, but it still works. So I actually don't reach for this a whole lot because I feel like I have to do more work with this one. So I wanted to compare these two, so let me show you just on my hand. So this is the Becca. I don't even think you can, there it is, you can kind of see it here. And I kind of already swatched these earlier to compare them, and with this one I had to do like multiple swipes to get it that dark. Now let me show you the flower. Yeah, here is the flower. And here is the Becca. Now the Becca is kind of darker than this one, but I also wanted it to put on my cheek so you could see it. And I used the e.l.f. small stipple brush. This was actually recommended by a girl I watch on YouTube. I think she's known as Beauty Broadcast and her actual name is Emily. But one thing about this, I feel like with a lot of highlighters I have to like really get in there and do it multiple times. With this flower one, I don't feel like I have to do that at all. So I'm going to put the Becca one on this side and the Flower Beauty on this side. So that's the Becca that you see there is kind of catching the light. One thing bad, well not bad, but not as helpful about the flower one, it does not have a mirror. So I'm gonna be using the camera to see this one. And I just feel like that is so much. There's a good view of it catching the light. So they do look kind of similar, but I do think I get better payoff and with less work with the Flower Beauty than I do the Becca one. So I do recommend this palette or this highlighter. Like I said, you can get this highlighter in this palette or there's another one. This palette was about $13, so it's a little expensive, but it looks like it will last. Like I said, be careful with like the blush shades or any of the shades. They could end up popping out. But I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!